The Little Glass Garden. In a crowded city filled with tall gray buildings and endless traffic, there was a young woman named Mira. Mira worked as an interior designer, constantly surrounded by rules, budgets, and client demands. Everything felt the same: clean, cold, perfect spaces made to impress but never to feel like home. Mira longed to bring life into these dull places, to let nature breathe where it was least expected. One evening, after visiting a small countryside greenhouse, she had an idea that would quietly change everything. The unusual concept. Mira began collecting discarded glass containers, old jars, broken light bulbs, unused vases, and empty perfume bottles. She filled them with tiny ecosystems: soft moss, delicate flowers, pebbles, and miniature plants. She called them glass gardens. They were simple, quiet, and full of calm. No two were the same. Some had small notes inside with words like, "Breathe. Grow where you are planted." At first, Mira made them just for herself, placing them around her tiny apartment and office desk. But people noticed. Clients, co-workers, and even strangers passing by her window started asking where they could get one. Turning passion into business, Mira took a leap. She left her firm job and opened a tiny studio called The Little Glass Garden. There was no advertising, no big signs. Only a clean window filled with shimmering glass, green life, and little handwritten messages. People began to come in, not just for the terrariums but for what they meant: hope for small spaces, beauty in broken things, a reminder to slow down. Soon, offices, cafes, and bookstores started ordering custom glass gardens to place on their counters and tables. Growing with meaning. Mira's idea wasn't just a product, it was a story. She offered workshops teaching people how to make their own, especially those working in stressful jobs or living in small apartments without access to nature. She partnered with schools, hospitals, and community centers, bringing tiny gardens to places where hope was often missing. Her business thrived, not because of flashy marketing or trendy designs, but because people connected with the meaning inside those glass walls. The lesson. When asked about her success, Mira would always say, "In a world of big, loud things, never underestimate the quiet beauty of something small, made with care." She reminded people that creativity isn't always about inventing the next big thing. Sometimes it's about seeing the ordinary in an extraordinary way. Today, the Little Glass Garden has quietly spread to other cities, run by people Mira once taught. Each piece still carries a simple message, tucked carefully inside. Beauty grows wherever you let it. And somewhere, Mira is still collecting glass jars, filling them with tiny worlds, believing that no space is too small for something beautiful to live.